that one of my business partners, we had tied up, and the sub pump failed. There's no water, no electricity, and we find this. Right?
It's over 2 feet.
Over 2 feet. Serena took these pictures. That's the back door. Right? It's kind of a problem. Open the door. That's equalized right there. That's from this. It's the same thing. Oh, Nate's reading now. So
I got in there.
Before or after you bought it?
Oh, yeah.
After we bought it. We already own this. We own this right now.
Did you know that it was going to be like that?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be like that. Actually, I don't want to get into that story. I forgot we were buying this house. That's whatever. We got busy. So, this is a fun one. I don't know if you guys know much about electricity, but I heard that you shouldn't have the main mast inside the attic. I could be wrong. I don't know if you guys know this too. This is metal roof and metal siding and everything too. So, but it looks safe. I don't know. This actually, I didn't want to get into this one too much, but this is actually a torch down right here because all they did was just build a roof on top of the existing roof. So. That one we're buying right now. So. This sucked actually. Sorry. We were about ready to sell this house, and I hate this house, and I'm so happy it's gone. But I just decided, hey, I'm going to get on the roof, right? Why not? Because everything else is screwed up on this house, so let's see what's up on the roof. We were like 2 days away from selling this house, and I come to the back, and I see these 2 tarps. I'm like, why the hell are there 2 tarps on the house? And I rip one up. There's 2 holes in the roof, right? And we're about ready to sell this thing. Somewhere along the construction on this property, we changed out vents, and somebody forgot to tell us that they moved the vents for the new plumbing, and they put big holes in there, and they just got forgotten. So, and we found out, Nate actually pointed out like weeks early, why are there tarps on the roof? I'm like, I don't know, somebody probably left something up there. And then, it's my fault, right? So, that was kind of cool. We saw that the other day. This looks like that's a motor oil can that they converted for their toilet flapper plunger thing. I thought that was kind of neat. All right, so it might be hard to see what this is. This is one of my rentals, and we finished the entire house. Like the whole thing's done. The tenants are coming. No. The appraiser is coming in like 30 minutes, and I turned the hot water on because I'm like, why is the hot water heater not on? Whatever. So I turn it on, and I hear this noise. I'm like, all right, tank's filling up, and then I leave for a second. I come back, and there's water all over the ground, right, in the main bedroom. And I'm like, why the hell is there water? Turn the water heater off. Something happened, right? So I turn it off, and I'm by myself. Appraiser's now coming in 30 minutes, right? And I didn't have any paper towels. There's a convenience store. I run over there, grab the convenience store, shut all the water off, run all the pipes to drain everything, clean all the water up. Appraiser shows up. I'm like, everything's awesome. And appraiser goes by. Everything's cool. He leaves. What the f happened? Why is there water everywhere? And there was 2 water heaters on this property at one point when we bought it, right? This is a copper pipe, right? It's in the attic. So this is the attic. Copper pipe goes down here. This is the cut end of the copper pipe, right? And that's the hole that it was in, going straight into the master bedroom closet where the original water heater was. We are completely done with this house. Like, I mean, everything's brand new siding, brand new everything. Everything's brand new, right? And turn the water on. This thing is like a waterfall, just shooting down, right? We didn't find that until we turned the water on again, right? And we just had little puddles. And so we turned the water back on again. By then, my contractor, there's like 10 minutes after the appraiser leaves, my contractor shows up, and he's in the attic. I'm like, I'm turning it on. Then I hear him scream, turn it on, turn it on. And this thing shot so much further, went straight through the drywall, flooded the entire master bedroom closet, none of this stuff, and because we forgot to cap that after we took the water heater off. Shit happens. Right? So now we got lovely family living. It's hard to see this picture, but that's water, right? And this is a basement, and if you live, that's water, right? Coming from the wall for some reason. Nobody knows why. That's water going into the furnace. And like, what the heck? I wish I had better photos because this actually led to a huge ordeal. Have you guys know it rains in Seattle?
What?
So how many of you guys have ever heard of the water table rising? Right? Now, I've heard of that, right? But I bought this house in the summer. Shit looked dry to me. So we finished everything up, and then the water table pours like crazy. This is October last year. We had a ton of rain at one point in October last year, October, November. And this house just got listed. Like, I mean, just got listed. Water table rises, realtor calls us up saying, there's a bunch of water in your basement. And we go, oh, it's probably from just the rain going, because we had a back door that goes down. We thought it was from that, or downspouts, or whatever. No, it's a cold joint issue where where the foundation, the slab hits the foundation wall. That's a cold joint when two pieces of concrete meet. And when the water table went, it went through the cracks and then goes everywhere. So that then required us to take it off listing, and over the course of 2 months, figuring everything out, schedule, contract, because apparently when it rained a lot, all the waterproofing companies get really busy. It's their time to make money. We had to rip the bathroom out, cut in a concrete trench. This is when I learned what a interior French drain is. I've heard of exterior French drains. Right? So an interior French drain. Cut all that in, put it all together. House is perfectly fine. It lists. I actually sold for more because by then the market's even going stupid crazy. So thank you, water. That actually helped us. So we actually made more money because of that. But shit happens. Or garbage. This lady, she was a hoarder. These are all individually bagged clothes. The entire house is full. Right? I thought that was fun.
Do you own a thrift store?
We actually have a whole bunch of kids going around, well, not kids, sorry, 18-year-old plus people that are part of the youth group. We were trying to donate all of it because they're all good clothes. They're totally sterile because they're in garbage bags. And better individually wrapped. I can't tell you how many weird shit we found. But they're coming, they're going to take it, donate it to Goodwill, that kind of thing. So that'll also save us some. That's a little trick too. You got some cool stuff in the hoarder house, let Goodwill take it, and we'll have a youth group come, take it, and pay them a few bucks, and they're happy. It goes to the youth group to the church, and then goes to Goodwill, and you just save yourself a couple grand in trash out. Right? And you get a tax write-off. This doesn't seem like much. We fully painted the house. This is the day the house is getting listed, and the day before, my landscaper ripped this fence out, and we totally forgot that, we should probably paint where that was. So, and like little thing, we got that fixed. Luckily, nobody went to that side of the house, and we actually didn't fix it until the house was sold. But little thing, you don't think about this stuff all the time. Right? Can anybody guess what's in those bottles?
I can't.
There you go. You got it. So you can. Jerry was there. He told us we stopped it. These pictures don't do justice.
And we've got the bloody mattress.
Like some of these are little mistakes, but I just really want you guys to understand how important this is. This outlet caused me so much grief. These cabinets were supposed to be right here. Right? That cabinet was supposed to be right here. This was supposed to be countertop. There's no way we could change it because of the way timing was, and this is where the refrigerator is supposed to go right there. But also that panel is supposed to go right there. So something as small as a little outlet go in the wrong space, and it had to be there because we permitted the house, so the city of Bellevue makes us do this shit. And we couldn't move it because this is considered counter space, and you have to have an outlet above counter space, even though the sink's right here. So that created a whole bunch of stuff that we had to deal with. One little outlet costs more money, a lot more money, actually, to make it right. Mistake is not owning a truck. This one was fun. So that toilet, that's actually a really small toilet, and we can't close the door. That was a surprise. Serena gets a call from our contractor going, we can't close the door. I just installed the toilet. And, so, all right, because I don't know how much you guys know about moving what's underneath here. It's not very easy. So we figured out a workaround. We made it work. Because even moving the door jam, anyways, we made it work.
How big was the door?
That was only, I think it was like a 2.4 or 2.6, I can't remember. But that was a year ago, so I don't really remember fully. I just found that picture. I remember a little bit about it, and it was hilarious. But
Did you rotate the toilet 90 degrees clockwise?
this is already done, so we can move past it. But no, we didn't return it because that's the vanity right there. So why would we do that? Right?
Move the door jamb over and smaller doors.
Yeah, we had to move
like
the door
that.
jam over it. That was actually cheaper than any other solution. And whatever. I don't know how they had a toilet because we didn't move the toilet. That was originally where the original toilet was. I don't understand. But the mistake on this was we were getting fully permitted on this one, and all of us forgot that the whole job site was kind of dirty, and inspectors don't like that. So the mistake was I was actually having to work on the house. So that was a mistake. This one pisses me off the most. It doesn't just piss me off the most. This was recent. So, this was 45 days ago. No, maybe 60 days ago. This was 60 days ago. This one pisses me off because we could have avoided this. So we even talked about it. There's just like this little bump out right here. We were supposed to fill that in, and somehow we all forgot about it. And then the plumbing got installed, right? The vanity got installed, and also the vanity light got installed. That's supposed to be centered. So everything's lined up on this. Now, it might not seem like a big deal to move a vanity 5 inches over, but it does if you have to move all the plumbing and the electrical too, right? For 5 inches. So that was $700, right? Plus also we had a nice gap here because the countertop people were showing up the next day. We could reschedule them again because there's a lot of reasons why timing was good. But we now had a floating vanity, which shouldn't have been. The countertop's supposed to go all the way to the wall, and instead we had a floating vanity with a gap of 5 inches. Looks stupid, but whatever, it's sold. And but that's because of the market, not because we were any good. So that house should not have sold what it sold for. But that little thing there, it all escalates. What if the toilet was also right there, right? It wasn't, luckily. We had enough room to move it, but what if it was? That could have gotten really bad. So we've made a lot of mistakes. So I've held on to this next picture for 4 years because it was my first experience flipping a house in Washington. We had to put a furnace in a closet, right? The furnace in the closet, pretty straightforward. There was a sunken furnace in the basement. Not the basement, the crawl space. No way you could change that thing out. It was just there forever. So we all agreed that the furnace would go in the closet. That was in the hallway. So contractor does the furnace, gets it all set up, and I get a picture from the realtor who was checking on it, because we used to source everything. And he said, I'm just going to send this to you, and you tell me if it's right or not. I'm like, all right, you know. So everybody knows what a closet looks like, right? So you have a bypass door, right? Let's say just a hall closet, 2 bypass doors, it goes like this. Furnace is supposed to go like this. Instead, they installed it like that. This is looking straight on, sideways, perpendicularly to the closet, right? Instead of putting the furnace this way, they put it that way. They've got the ducting going through.
Wow.
The winner, right? And it worked. It worked great. So this has been on every laptop, every desktop. It's on that one. It's on everything. It's on my phone. It's a constant reminder to me that Washington contractors suck. So.
What did that contractor say when you called them?
Install the front. So I don't want to get that story. They got messy. But I'm actually taking way too long of these. I'm having too much fun. All right. There's a lot of meat and potatoes, so we're going to go through this stuff, and I'm going to make it right. So that was fun.